everybody, and welcome to SyncApps new walkthrough Wednesday. And for today, we will be featuring the checkbox fields for segmentation using SyncApps. I am Joanna, your host for today, and with me is our support team for any questions that you might have. Please feel free to ask any question using the chat box, and one of our support representatives will be happy to help you out. So thank you for your time for joining us today, and please be reminded that this webinar is currently being recorded for marketing purposes. So let's start. Firstly, what are we going to be discussing today is the following. What is Checkbox Fields for Segmentation add-on? The supported applications of this add-on, a very quick demonstration in how you can use and utilize the checkbox fields for your integration, a perfect use case scenario for this add-on, the best practices, how you can purchase this add-on, and of course, a question and answer portion at the end of the webinar. So what is Checkbox Fields segmentation? This feature actually lets you sync any CRM checkbox fields on your lead or contact records to your marketing automation list, group, or segment. With this feature, you can keep your lists, groups, and segments in your CRM records updated, as every checkbox is tied to one list, group, or segment in your marketing automation. So basically, the CRM checkbox, one CRM checkbox field is equivalent or equal to one marketing automation list, group, or segment. This is available as an add-on. You can purchase this powerful feature for only $10 per month for your integration. So the supported applications for this feature are the following. For CRM, we have Salesforce, Zoho CRM, and Microsoft Dynamics CRM. For marketing automation softwares, we have this feature available in Mailchimp, ActOn, Pipeliner, and Constant Contact. Please also feel free to chat on the chat box and message us what type of application or which software you would like for this feature, the checkbox field segmentation, to be available into, and our development team will be glad to look out and review that if it is feasible for your integration. Some side notes here. So for Mailchimp integrations, upgrading the subscriber and grouping data is already done in real time. This is because of the Mailchimp webhooks, so there is no need for the sync on demand or the real-time syncing for this integration or this feature. For Constant Contact integrations, however, our List Sync add-on or the Campaign List Sync add-on is required to enable the checkbox fields for segmentation add-on. So the checkbox fields and the List Sync add-on should be tied together for Constant Contact integrations. So how can you use this feature with SyncApps? I'm going to go through this very quickly since this feature is actually very easy to use. So I have here shown a Salesforce contact, namely Mr. Sample Test 3, as you can see. Once I edit the contact, I can see the checkbox fields on my contact, which are list 1 and list 2. These are the checkbox fields that I would like to integrate into my Mailchimp marketing automation. This just means that this contact or this person is subscribed to 2 email lists in my marketing automation software. So how do I integrate that with SyncApps? Very easy. All you have to do is in your SyncApps dashboard, go to the Add-ons tab and select Use Checkbox Fields for Segmentation. You can also send a note at support@cazoomi.com, and our support team will be glad to help you out in purchasing and enabling that feature for you. Once enabled and purchased, as you go on in step 1 of your Sync profile, you can automatically see that you have the option or a checkbox option to use CRM checkbox field for Mailchimp group segmentation. All you have to do is check that checkbox and click on the Update Checkbox Fields mapping for a pop-up to show all of the available checkbox fields mapping for you. Next, select a specific checkbox field. In my case, I have selected the list 1. This is my checkbox field in Salesforce. And then I will name an equivalent Mailchimp group name, which I have put as list 1. I've added a new mapping, which is list 2. It's also a checkbox field in my Salesforce contact, and created a Mailchimp group name, namely list 2. So one checkbox field is equivalent or equal to one Mailchimp group. Just press on Update Mapping, and hit Save. On step 2 of your Sync profile, you must select a segmentation method, which is Use Mailchimp Groups. You should not select the Use Tags option. For the group title to use, it can be any group name. In my case, I have referred to it as email preferences. All of those groups will be integrated into one group title in Mailchimp. So my list 1 and list 2 will be integrated under my email preferences. You can hit Save and do a reset sync process before you can sync now. Once SyncApps has gone through your modified integration settings, your sync process has been successfully completed. Going into Mailchimp, this is a master list specified in step 2, which is SyncApps. And I can see in my Manage Contacts groups that SyncApps has already created the email preferences groups with the groups list 1 and list 2. These are the groups from the checkbox fields in Salesforce account, together with all of the campaign members that has been integrated as contacts in my Mailchimp. A very perfect and useful use case scenario for this one is as follows. So let's say I have contact 1. This is in Salesforce account. So contact 1 has subscribed to 3 of my email marketing campaigns: the newsletters, product update, and event invitation. However, with contact 2, he has just subscribed to 2 of my email marketing campaigns, just the newsletters and the product update. So contact 1 has 3 lists and contact 2 has 2 lists. In SyncApps, I will map the checkbox fields newsletters, product update, and event invitation, and name them as a Mailchimp group, such as newsletters, product update, and event invitation. Once integrated in my Mailchimp account, I can see that only 2 contacts have been integrated in newsletters and product update, and only 1 in the event invitation. So in case that your contact has unsubscribed from Mailchimp, from your Mailchimp group, it will automatically be ticked as an opt-out in your checkbox field in your Salesforce account. Best practices for this feature is that checkbox fields segmentation is not retroactive. Retroactive by means that if you have your initial records existing in Mailchimp, you must export these records first and import them into CRM to make sure that the checkboxes are updated in CRM. Once you have initially done that, SyncApps will automatically create or integrate your Salesforce contacts into your Mailchimp groups. So how can you purchase this very powerful add-on? For the pricing, we have a $10 additional fee for the free plan, basic plan, and professional plan. On the enterprise plans, it is already included in the package. You can always send a message to our support rockstars at support@Cazoomi.com to enable the Checkbox Fields segmentation for your integration now. So that's how easy it is to integrate or utilize the Checkbox Fields for segmentation with SyncApps. So if you have any questions for our team, you can always feel free to open your mics or chat through the chat box.
Joanna, I'm good. Thank you so much. It was very helpful.
Thank you. We really appreciate your time for joining.
Yep. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
If you
Bye.
also have any further questions after the webinar, you can always shoot a message at support@Cazoomi.com, and our support team will be glad to help you out with any inquiries that you have. So Katie has a question that if you have contacts in constant contact that needs to be removed first from constant contact prior to using the add-on, all you have to do is export the contacts in constant contact and import those in your Salesforce account. We have the data loader.io for any export and import needs for your integration. So I believe that this concludes our Walkthrough Wednesday series for today. Thank you so much for your time, for joining us again with the Checkbox Fields for Segmentation webinar with SyncApps. Thank you all for your time, and you have a good day ahead. Bye.